So I have one already done, and now I should run a plan for it. See what we created. I think I will create some kind of directory here just for render. Because this VM private data key is not here. That's what I will actually create. So it's very important to acknowledge that. You have the private key here. You have this one is already here, so it's really interesting to see it's working. And here it's not, so I'm not sure, man. So what I can do is just simply create a data.tf here and return it, and I can naturally return common config here and copy the whole things in this variable file with some kind of exception. We can filter it out by this one, this one, this one, and TFR as well. I think, yeah, something like this one. You just copy the whole thing and filter some kind of things we don't need out. So I think we don't need this one. Let's brush it. I think we can run a plan for now. So yeah, so we actually waiting for this one to be created. So we definitely don't have it here. So we can just remove it. One question is that does the
This enhances safety while minimizing environmental impact. It's never part of trap. It should be no surprise that the Navy has established practices that transcend specific missions, vessels, and technologies. Much like their design, modern aircraft carrier flight operations are a product of their history and continuity of operations. Operations on a big, current aircraft carrier that flies the most advanced planes are so complicated that no one on or off the ship can know the content and order of every task that needs to be done to make sure the planes fly safely, are reliable, and on time. They may perform almost all aircraft maintenance on board. However, some maintenance will require space and is done ashore. It is possible to replace a plane's engine and do mechanical work at sea, but it is preferred to perform serious corrosion repairs or repaint on land. As for electrical, electronic, and armament systems, they do maintenance at sea. An airplane requires 3 stages of maintenance: organizational, intermediate, and depot. These
okay. Let's just apply this one just to see if it's actually working.
3 stages can also be called O-level, I-level, and depot. They can complete the first 2 on FAT by SASAT.
Yeah, looking at this amazing plane and things like this, fighter, right? And all the technology it has, it's really amazed me how wonderful this world is, how powerful is the United States, and they simply too great in their own technology. They have to able to produce parts, and the human can work together so nicely. So I really I have to praise the United States and the people there. They are just great in many ways. They produce a lot of values to the world, and I'm not sure why there's some kind of force have to against that the United States dominant. But if they are good leader, we can just follow it. If they are not, they should have been long on ago. But they have been doing it. They have been great for a long time. But if they do not, this war is very competitive. Okay, let's go back here. I actually able to successfully completed. So let's just go to 135 and see what is going there. So we have the what I really want to know is if this Python actually running. So I hope. I think we have to wait for it for a while, but what I can do now is actually do some kind of state reference. I need to get the appearances of all the nodes. So so let's go to data here for a second. So the bucket is obviously the same bucket as this guy. We can just copy the whole thing here. I think config is the same. I'm not sure about the config, but yeah, something like this one. So the way we do it, we return this one, getting the output out. So I think we can return the output of it. Yeah, so we can just run some plan quick and this where is unable to refine remote state. Is that something expected or not? Let me just go there. I will pause for a second. So let's go just for the bucket for a second, and looking for something for terraform, something here. What the fuck? Come on, man. For real, don't tell me that I haven't set this version. Shit. This has to be updated anyways, so it's very strange that we still have it there. What the fuck, a minute. Okay, so I need to choose this workspace as well. I think workspace is more like an environment. So I mean, if I'm using the same workspace for everything, it could be much easier for me. But in this particular case, I have multiple different workspace. I think that should make sense in some sense. Workspace I think is more like for environment rather than for different stack. They could be in the same stack, but whatever. So I can in this specific case, I would just configure the workspace not in the backend here, but rather than in this case, I would go with the box mouse. Yeah, so that's the way to go, I would say. Yeah. Okay, interestingly, when I run this script, I think it's failing to run. That's interesting. And I don't even need some kind of login. Okay, that you know what? There's a lot of strange thing happening. So okay, so there's something to do with this one. I think I'm not sure if we have this one set up correctly. Oh shit! What the fuck? This shit. I think the render template is wrong. know what? I would rather just render this out to a file and upload it rather, so I can simply see it a bit more clear in my eye. So yeah, just not use this template file, just got some kind of content here, and just change this one. Yeah, so this is with this one. You know what? Let's just comment this out for a second. And try to update. Okay, can I fix this one as well? I think we should be using some kind of I'm not sure, but we can give a try for that. So let me just fix the version, fix the data for a second. I think it should not be okay. It should not be workspace, but rather something else. And for more important thing, I think. Yeah, I think just go with this one. I don't know about this one, but we have to take a shot for that. So I hope it will be okay. Okay, so I think something wrong with the, yeah, I was questioning about this part too. So no, you see, you fuck up. So what I will do now is actually check out for the template file. So we have Pyro interface. Yeah, what? just do another second time. We have the web address, we have a blocking enable, we have Pyhole interface. Okay, let's run this one. Let's look at this for a second. So we have this one, and this one. Let's try to run it just for last time. I hope it will run around correctly. There's something wrong with this one. I think it's not about this guy, but rather I think it's rather about the oh yeah, let's just try to do this one. I forgot to tell you guys last year. It's okay, don't care much about everything else, but this one thing I can do is actually configure the IP addresses for this guy. I think it could be helpful. So the IP addresses of this guy will be definitely rendered from this one. So let's go to variable, copy the IP address down. So there's no power config for you. Okay, I think we need to set something kind of depend on local file render. So I really want to have this one running. Yeah, that's okay. Because this was run a bit later. Okay, so I think this one, for example, this one. Hi-ho.config. It's already correct, but why is not? Oh, there's a reason for that. Container sources, two different things. Yeah. I'm going to create a stack called Hi-ho. There's a good reason why I need to do that, because we really want to managing. There's another guy could be very well made it out of the nest. I think auto DNS is just a wrapper for older uh, like Roughly 3 or Cloud DNS, sorry, TCP DNS servers, Cloud DNS, I think. So it's really something you want to think about it, you know. So for some reason, I'm not sure why, but for some reason the configuration is just wrong. Look at this, it's just wrong. Now if I one second, why I when I upload it become wrong, you know. And I can just run this one again. Indeed, I worry is that it's because this guy can cause the things to become false. We have a password here, but Okay, I think something wrong with my destination here. You know what? I will just not run this one for now. The only thing I do is to really just want to know if it's actually working with all complete the file. Okay, sorry guys. So my real concern is here that how can I upload the Pi-hole configuration to the remote servers correctly. So I will destroy this Pi-hole server once again and run this another time, just make sure it's running, you know. Let me just cut this file. This file is okay until let me just check for this restore terraform again. I think I misunderstand it somehow. But before I do that, let me just do one thing that you guys might think why things like that. I can just have access here, and if I run this plan and it's not override that, it could be something weird. So let's just destroy this one. How can a virtual machines signal this guy to really? Yeah, let me check this guy again. Now it's strangely working. I never thought it should be like that. So you know what I think I do is actually destroy the whole thing in box here. I'm not really destroy the whole thing, simply just remove some of the state, you know. So I really want to destroy this guy, I mean this Ansible node, what, just destroy the whole thing. How to destroy Creeper resource. I'm not sure if there's anyone who have done this. So there's some kind of manage the brief. I never think about this one. Okay, just console for a second, and I want to read the remote state out for a second. So in this case, it should be this guy. Okay, so I need to mouse output, and in this specific case, it should be virtual machine. I will secure local here and call it virtual locals virtual machine. And when you reference here, you definitely know that I use this one here, so it will make sense. Okay, so here is the case where I need to move my whole thing out of the box. So I need to migrate I need also to migrate my user data here from here to another place. So this guy is basically just create a private key and run some kind of user data configuration, and I think that is okay. It's not I mean just mostly this one private key upload, you know, so we can just move it here. So private key tf, and the most important thing I think coming from here from the private key. So I'm not sure if I open this stack alone for the searching. So it's okay. I mean, same here. I actually need this for the private key, and we also need the virtual machine summary, which we already have. The only thing we don't have is, I guess, is this one itself. We don't have this private key. So what I really want to do is output it. Yeah, so we need to upload this one, so we have some kind of reference point. Yeah, so what I will do is I'll put the whole thing out, the whole private key out, all of this output. So just red key dot default, I think. Yeah, and sensitive equal true, I think. So we have some kind of sensitive. So it's okay, we can get this one now. So basically when in this data I can in this logo I can actually rerun it, but the only difference is that yeah, let's just put letter S here. So output should be output with some kind of letter S. And in here, when I actually run it, it should be local key, something like that. I think it will be just working fine. At least for me, we should be working fine. So let's just exit it and run it again. Save here. I think I will definitely will use this anyways. The complexity is growing, I think. So let's just add a zero here.